Oj, Triglav, moj dom, kako si krasan, kako me izbavljaš iz niskih ravna. Po letni vročini na skalne vrhe, da tam si spočinjem samotni srce.
The United Nations Global Compact for Migration was adopted on Monday by 164 governments at an international conference in Marrakesh, Morocco. The historic event was described by UN Chief Antonio Gutierrez as the creation of a roadmap to prevent suffering and chaos. More doublespeak from the failing globalist agenda. Flooding nations with millions of foreigners who have no intention to assimilate and who are not held accountable for their criminal actions is perhaps the most potent recipe for suffering and chaos the world has ever known. The French, perhaps history's greatest nationalists, have reached their breaking point. They have been erecting multiple guillotines in the streets, a tool they invented in the French Revolution to chop off at least 40,000 heads of state. In Brussels, Belgium, the people have erupted in protest against their government for signing the UN Migration Compact. And ISIS has called for attacks against the Yellow Vest protest, as if in support of the globalist French government. While the global elites and the radical left have duped their submissive minions into thinking their open borders agenda is one of peace, the rest of us struggle to keep the world from falling into the hands of those who seek to gain more power at the expense of global destruction. Lebanon agreed to the UN Migration Compact, and they are digging tunnels beneath Israel's border wall. The tunnels are being dug by radical Islamic group Hezbollah, who seeks to destroy Israel. Mexico agreed to the UN Migration Compact, and with over $20 billion a year worth of illicit drug smuggling and tens of thousands of children being trafficked across the border as sex slaves, there is very good reason to secure the U.S. border into Mexico. President Trump got elected on his promise to secure the border, and his deep state opponents are desperately fighting him on this issue. The black market business of sex and drugs is worth trillions of dollars, tax-free and untraceable. It is the biggest domestic cash cow of the criminal cabal, which has entrenched itself deep within all branches of the U.S. government. Almost halfway through his term, President Trump has failed to secure the border. Citizen patriots such as the Oath Keepers have taken to the skies, patrolling the border from civilian aircraft, offering reconnaissance to the overwhelmed Border Patrol. And while there are military aircraft and blimps monitoring the border from the skies, we can clearly see miles of unprotected border along the Rio Grande. In a single weekend this month, Border Patrol agents arrested 1,900 illegal immigrants in South Texas, including gang members and child predators. With miles of wide-open border and cartel safe houses, one can only guess how many are making it across each and every day. President Trump says he will shut down the government if he has to, and Nancy Pelosi says she'll keep the government closed forever rather than fund Trump's wall. But if a government cannot secure its own borders, then what is the purpose of government at all? And if the United Nations succeeds at opening up borders worldwide, then national sovereignty will become a thing of the past, and America will be no more. This is Greg Reese, reporting for newswars.com.
Hey guys, my name is Savannah Hernandez, and if you're always on the go like me, then you're not always tied to your computer or TV. So we just released our free InfoWars official app. The InfoWars official app includes all of our live broadcasts like War Room with Owen Schroyer, Real News with David Knight, and the holy grail of podcasts and radio, The Alex Jones Show. And the best part about the InfoWars official app is that every single time we go live, you get notifications so that you never miss a beat. So whether you're in the car or on a run, this app makes it easy to keep the InfoWar right in your pocket. So what are you waiting for? Download
Not so fast, InfoWars. Apple banned your app.
I help too.
Oliver.
I hate free speech too.
We hate free speech. We hate free speech. We hate free speech. We hate free speech.